2, 3.
The MLO Bros are proud to announce their January sponsor, Amy Watkins from
The following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The MLO Bros' opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
We are live.
Hi, everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
We're going to
It's
BS
the boys.
tonight. It's the
Yep.
boys. And ladies, if you're watching. Do us a favor, if you're just tuning in, please follow the MLO Bros, hit the little heart thing, and then also share this. We want this to be interactive tonight. So
Interactive. So tell
comments.
your friends, comment. What should we talk about, ladies and gentlemen? We were thinking a little bit of Elon Musk, Shell gas
Shell
station.
gas
A little bit
station.
of
Let's start off with the Shell gas station.
yeah
Okay, what do you think of these Shell gas stations?
on Market Street. Market Street Shell gas
Close
station.
to your mic.
This is the only thing I really got to say on show. I'm from Akron, and I know if your car is running out of gas and that's the spot that you need to stop at, just go ahead and run out of gas and go past it.
Going, just
It's-
risk it.
Yeah, just
risk it.
Would you go to the Shell gas station on Market?
So I've been there a few times, and one time I was there, some people were getting jumped.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the true story. Dude was getting stumped out, and I was just like, okay.
I was talking about we rig a bunch of GoPros on me, but we dress me up in a suit and tie and make me look super nice and see if I get my ass kicked. You think I get my ass kicked?
No, that's usually not how things in
How's it
those kind
work?
of
What
neighborhoods
do I have to
work.
dress
It's
like to
usually
get my ass kicked?
retaliation and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you're
Things
going to get.
happen with
So it's-
purpose.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. Do you guys remember when we went out? Where were we at? We went out to dinner. I think it was in Cleveland, and the three of us walk out of the restaurant, and this dude that's following us out was right behind us.
Yeah.
Walking
Yeah, that was a company.
It was a company thing. Do you remember that? And I'm like to the guy, and I'm like, dude, why are you walking so close? I was like, are you gonna jump us? And he's like,
yeah.
do you remember that? How
Yeah,
close he was?
yeah,
He's
why
like,
would I
right.
jump you?
And he's like, you guys are the 3 people I wouldn't jump. And I'm like, but he was like, that.
Yeah, he was really. He was
Yeah,
hammered.
Was he drunk?
Yeah.
Holy.
Got in his
crap.
car, drove home.
Yeah, right.
Like a champ.
that was crazy. Where is the dancing lady at? Oh
She was
my!
out there today.
Was she out there?
She was out there today.
I heard rumors she caused a wreck. That's the rumors I heard on the dancing lady. I love you, Liz, and I don't know what the truth is though.
Yeah, you can't.
A
trust
second
anybody,
wreck?
That's the thing.
I
The one
heard.
wreck was me, and that was dances.
Go,
But I thought-
go closer.
I thought the dancing lady started a wreck when you supported her a long time
Amp
ago.
it up, dude. No, she didn't cause a wreck. They were saying she's gonna cause a wreck.
Oh.
So I think somebody said that she did cause a wreck now, but it's like that's an actual good topic of conversation. Is if you're dancing on the sidewalk
You're
or
fine.
even in a park next to the
You're fine.
road,
You're
you're fine.
The second you walk on the road
Into the road and somebody swerves around you, gets in a wreck, then you're in
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
But like it's the same thing as driving down a street in New York City and somebody's doing crack on the side of the road. You're like, oh my God, is that somebody doing crack? And then you get into a wreck. That's not the person's fault
Yeah.
doing crack. That's your fault.
If the 3 of us went out and danced,
Like we
they were-
did.
like we did.
Yeah, if we would have caused, if there would
or
have been an
like you,
accident,
let's say somebody shoveling
Snow
snow
dressed
dressed
as
up
a
as
unicorn.
a unicorn. I
Yeah.
wish we had that freaking video. Now's the time to
But
play it.
even if that happens, which it did happen,
Yeah.
but I don't think he was. I don't know. It was far away from me.
Yeah, I don't
But like, even if that person is looking off, that's their fault.
yes,
That's their fault because they're not looking.
agree.
Yeah, or how about everyone just mind their business? That lady dancing ain't your business. Keep your eyes
Exactly.
on
But
it.
the second she walks in the
In
road,
the street,
Yeah, then
it's
that's
her
your business.
problem.
then you're screwed. Yeah, that's when you can't get the fit.
But she was out there today,
Yeah,
so
I saw a video of her out there today. But that's honestly like I don't understand why people get so up in arms about it. Like she, they say all kinds of stuff, and it's like just leave her alone. Let her
Yeah.
freaking dance.
Yeah,
And she's not
just
causing it.
dancing.
Have you ever and they're like starting all kinds of crap about her, and it's like just if you have a problem with her or you think something's wrong with her, go talk to
Yeah,
her
you've got-
and then report back.
you've gotten it into with people
Yeah.
before on Facebook
Yeah.
saying she needs help.
It's
or
a
she
cry
needs-
for help. Whatever, have you gone
Yeah.
up to her and talked to her? Have you had a conversation?
She's
I
like the
have, and
friendliest
she's the
person.
Like,
nicest
how can I cry
person
for
ever.
help? Maybe she just wants to dance.
That's it.
She's getting her cardio in.
There you go.
Killing 2 birds, one
It's a
stone.
workout, and
Yeah.
she's making people happy. She knows it makes people
My-
happy, so she
My
keeps
kids
doing it.
love it.
Yeah. So why do you
Yeah.
care? Why
I
do you even if she was totally crazy,
Yeah.
even if she was absolutely insane, she's doing something happy. She's not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
As long as she doesn't go in the road.
That's the only.
The
that's
second she goes in the road, I have
then
a
there's
problem with it.
Yeah. 'cause
Stay
you're
on the
gonna cause
sidewalk.
an accident.
If you
Yes,
go on the road and you jump in front of a car, then there's a problem.
exactly.
I should have.
Intermission. We got
I hit the
booted.
wrong button.
We got booted from Facebook.
All right, so we're all good. I just want to check the cameras and stuff.
Okay,
We're good.
sweet.
Um,
But yeah, man, I think people just need to mind their business and let her do her thing. If she wants to dance on the side
Yeah.
of the road, let her dance on the side.
opinions on the dancing lady of Poland. Please put them in the comments. Josh, thank you for the shirt. I will wear this on
The one
Thursday.
Josh got me. Did you see the one he got
Yeah,
me?
it's sweet.
It's
This
sick.
is sweet, dude. He showed me this. I love
That's
it.
he says that's Josh says that's the OG one, the original
love-
one with
dude,
all the
That's it. That's what I want. So
being
I'll
a
wear that.
hunter. That's cool for you,
Yeah,
right?
I love it. I'll wear that Thursday.
Put that comment down. Can you put that comment down?
Yep.
I should have been on the show.
Deshaun, we'll have you on. That would be good. Have Deshaun
Absolutely, Deshaun.
on. Was it because someone was trying to film her while driving the thing? That's
See,
good.
that's not her fault, though.
Yeah.
Ralph, that is not her fault.
I don't
That
know.
that person is driving with their phone out and filming. That is 100% the person driving's fault for not paying attention to the road.
Yeah, I don't think that's Ralph saying that. I just said if they're driving and filming, that's their problem.
Yeah.
That's not their problem.
Yeah. That's not the dancing
Have you
lady's
seen the
fault.
dancing lady?
I've not seen her in person, but I've seen many videos. It doesn't
Yeah.
bother me.
Yeah.
You know, I've probably seen her in person, but I minded my own business.
Ralph
Yeah.
said exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? I think we're good here. Okay.
What else? What do you guys want to move to next? Do you want to talk about Elon Musk? Do you want to talk about Will Smith slapping people?
Let's
Or
talk
do you
about
want to
Elon. Can we talk about Elon
Yeah.
first?
Okay. So Elon Musk purchased Twitter for $44 billion.
42.
42 billion?
42
Oh, it
billion.
was only 2 billion off. That is a lot of money.
42 billion.
So, Akil, let's start with you. What do you think about him purchasing Twitter for 42 billion?
So I see what everyone's talking about, and it's like they all care that the freedom of speech and people left's being banned, but I could care less about any of that.
Mhm.
My only thing with Elon is, and I like Elon, is last year he talked about if I forgot the organization, but if they were to present their $6 billion plan to end world hunger, that he would personally fund it.
I heard about that.
And then they did that.
Yeah.
And now you're buying Twitter.
So they said,
I get it's not your
Elon
problem.
made a deal with the world hunger people and said, hey, if you give me a detailed plan about what you are going to do with this money to end world hunger, I will donate it. Do you know what their plan was? Did you look into how detailed their plan was?
It wasn't that detailed, but it was like an executive summary. So
it's like a 1,000-word essay.
That's an executive summary.
But
no, it was longer than 1,000. It was
I think it was
pages.
1,000 words.
I will buy food with the money and give it to people.
Yeah,
like something like that.
But
like
it was an executive summary. It had charts and a few other things. I read it yesterday in its entirety.
Yeah,
I don't remember anything about it because I was bored reading it.
Yeah,
but
that's the truth.
But that conversation should have continued. Yeah. And again, I can't fault him. I can't argue with him. It's your money.
Yeah,
but let your word be bond.
Yeah, I think if he did say that, I don't know if he actually went into. I did hear about that. I heard about it I heard it was the government though. I heard it was a government organization. I heard about it last year.
Yes, and he called them out, and he was like, "If you present this plan, then I'll do it."
Yeah,
and they gave you an executive summary.
Can I tell you? Regardless of what he did there, I think it's awesome that he bought the thing just to freaking prove a point. It's his money. He can do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah.
He can say he's going to do one thing and do another because it's his freaking money. Okay. Granted, it's, maybe he did say that, but legally he did it. And I love it because everybody's freaking out.
Yeah.
And it's the total left because I read things like people tweeting after he was saying he was going to do it. Like democracy dies if he buys Twitter.
And then in the same breath,
it's like what?
In the same breath, before they said, they're allowed to kick Trump out because Twitter's a private company and they can do whatever they
private
want.
Companies can
well, guess what? Private companies, those people that you defended just sold out.
Yeah,
they just sold out.
Attention, everyone.
I would sell out too for that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. 42 billion.
You don't say no.
Okay, people sitting on the board, we each take $5 billion and we bounce.
I have a very important announcement to make, Isaac. We have a decision maker. Brian Harris says, I'll buy.
Harris, continue to I do like where your head's at though, Brian. I do like where your head's at.
I'm gonna say I'd be interested. For the right price, I'll never talk
for
again.
the right price. Yeah, I will totally sell out. And it's probably a lot less than what you think it is.
I will. You get this nice table, a picture of a Balrog.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
But with Elon, when he bought that. When he bought Twitter, the first thing they said to him is, Elon, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You should have donated it to solve world hunger. You could have solved world hunger with $42 billion. And all they're doing in saying that is saying, Elon, no matter what you do, we're moving the goalposts back. And it's impossible to solve world hunger. Even if he donated $42 billion. Dude, there's no way to solve
the problem. The problem is you have.
Then don't say it, Elon. Don't say shit that you're not going to do.
You have governments in charge that withhold the food, withhold the money from the power. Yeah. That's for power. It's
not a money issue to solve
it's
world
a government
hunger.
problem. It's a people issue.
You could probably do it with money, but you would need more because you'd need to go in. You need an army to protect you, and you need to take out governments and replace them with good ones.
You need to buy governments.
That's what you need to do.
Right.
But
I heard he's buying Planet Fitness and banning the lunk alarm. What's the lunk alarm?
The lunk, dude. Have you ever been to a Planet Fitness before? I've never been there either. But I heard if you drop weights in a Planet Fitness, an alarm goes off and they kick you out.
Like if I'm like, "Ugh,
You can't grunt.
ugh,
You can't grunt.
ugh,
You can't grunt at all.
ah,"
You can't
drop
grunt
the
at
bar?
all.
Really?
You're not allowed to bring. I get kicked out. You're not allowed to bring in gallon jugs of water.
like
Wait,
they're
how can you not
they're-
grunt? Like
Boy,
You're
can't
not allowed to
control it.
grunt.
wow.
Once the alarm goes off.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would never go there. Just pay the extra.
I would
20
never
bucks.
go to. I would never go to Planet Fitness either.
Oh, speaking of that, we have IFC,
IFP,
IFC,
IFP, IFC,
IMP,
IFC.
IFC is their new gym that's sponsoring us.
I see.
Speaking of that, and you are allowed to bring water jugs, you're allowed to grunt and
Yeah.
throw weights around.
Yeah.
Good,
Dylan
good,
Schmidt is our new sponsor, so that's kind of good. That's starting next week on Thursday.
Go down to cannot grunt violation. That's
Okay.
So the question is, do you feel the more money a person has, the more it is their moral responsibility to do something good with it? Listen, Beth, do you know why Elon Musk started SpaceX? The reason Elon Musk started SpaceX is with the sole purpose of America isn't creating multi-planetary species fast enough. We're not getting out to planets fast enough by just going through NASA. So he created SpaceX so that humans can get out and over to Mars
faster.
and create humanity on Mars, so that if something wipes out Earth, that is the most selfless thing you could. I'm starting a company to make humanity survive if anything happens. That's like completely selfless.
I mean, he's
That's the
making
sole
money.
Purpose.
Is he making money too? Eventually.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, go ahead. You can make money. I don't care. But you're creating the continuation
Can I
of
read the
humanity.
question again?
Do you feel the more money a person has, the more their moral responsibility to do something good with it? If that was the case,
No, it's their money. Do whatever you want to do with it.
yeah, but and our government, like all the politicians that make
Mhm.
millions and millions of dollars,
They don't do anything good with it.
I mean,
They-
they make donations, but you know why they make donations? They make
Write
donations
it
for
off.
tax write-offs.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Nobody thinks like that.
The
Beth, and it's sad.
problem is, like, you start a company from nothing and you have haters, right? And then you slowly grow, you slowly chug, and everything's trying to push you back down. Everything's trying to push you back down as you go up. And then one day you break through and you make a crap ton of money, and you're like, why would I this is my money. I made it. I'm going to do exactly what I want with it because I came this far. And then the more money you acquire, more people are like, okay, now you have to do something good because you made it and we didn't make it, and you made it, and you have more money than everybody now, so you need to help the little guy. Well, no, because all along the way, nobody cared until I actually started to get money, and there were always haters along the way.
Yeah.
So screw them. No, you're not going to tell me what to do with my money. I don't want to tell anybody what to do with my money. Just like if I ever make it, I don't want, it's just, it's tough. It's
agree.
really tough.
You're always going to be judged too, no matter what you do.
And you're always going to have people telling you you're doing the wrong thing. Always.
Yeah.
No matter what decision
Well,
you make with your own money.
Again, we've learned from the little platform that we have that no matter what we do, so we do one thing, we say one thing, people love it, people hate it.
Yeah.
So imagine being on that spectrum of everybody who looks at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not gonna make everybody happy.
Never.
I just feel like the more money you have, I feel like a lot of times with your company, you are doing your moral responsibility by
Yeah.
hiring people.
Yeah.
It's not your
That's true,
job to
too.
do what the government's supposed to do and look out for the people who are failing or
Yeah.
are starving. Yes, you can help. You
Yeah.
can be nice, but you don't have to.
Did you hear about, at the same time though, did you hear about Arizona iced tea? You know how they only sell their cans for 99 cents? The
Yeah,
Arizona
it's
iced tea is the
delicious.
big dollar cans.
$1.05.
Delicious.
Yeah, whatever they are. Well, they refuse to, even as the price of aluminum goes up, they refuse to
Raise their price.
raise the price.
Really?
So they
Wow.
just cut the profits from the top guys
Yeah.
and just continuously create
I
a
love
dollar
Arizona iced
can
tea.
of Arizona iced tea. 5 cents a
20 minutes. I'm going to start doing this more when we're doing our podcast. But again, please make sure to share this, like it, and follow us. That's our goal. Sorry, I'm going to start doing quick advertisements. I think.
And no, that's fine. And I at the same time, it's like I feel like as I acquired more wealth, I would give back more to people who helped me get there. Absolutely.
Oh.
Just like as whenever any money we make from the MLO,
Yeah.
we just donate
I
back.
enjoy
But
that. Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like if somebody is really that arrogant and worked that hard to get there, and they really don't want to, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I really
but
don't
like I
blame them.
feel like they do it. We just don't know it, and we look at things like their net worth, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this person has this, they have that, they should do more." They probably can't. Their money's tied
Yeah.
up.
And it's easy to tell. It's easy to sit on the sidelines and say this person should do more. That's not.
And
Well, we're
maybe
gonna
this
get to that.
buying Twitter is his way of doing something good by creating a platform where you can speak on more.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
Did Trump join yet?
Oh, they let him back in last night. They said. I want to see what his first tweet is.
Did he
I'd be
tweet
like,
yet?
I don't know.
I was like, what if he's like, I'm back, bitches?
That's the first thing I would tweet.
I'm back, bitches.
But the reason Elon Musk came back to or bought Twitter is because number one, free speech, obviously, but there are so many bots on Twitter that are just fake accounts that are just fake accounts that like create this mob with these fake accounts to like rush people and overwhelm them and just like spam them and say like whatever the agenda is at the time. So he's going to end that so that bots can't have accounts, and if you're verified on Twitter you have to like go through a strenuous process in order to do that.
I'm very curious to see how that works out because there's bots everywhere.
Thanks for
and if we can figure out a way to if he
Yeah.
figures out a way to limit bots, then
Yeah.
everywhere needs
Did
to
you
do
know
it.
like on Facebook?
Do you think Twitter will turn into a train wreck?
No,
No.
I absolutely do not think that.
I don't think
Have
Twitter
it.
will be better
No.
though. It's going to be the same
So-
thing. It's just Twitter.
The
Yeah.
question's going to be, what are you going to be able to swear? I
Yeah.
mean, is it 100%? Is
I
it
hope
freaking
it's
Wild
Wild
West?
West.
Dude,
I think
yeah.
right now, there's like porn on Twitter.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Twitter's already wild.
But like, there's just not going to be politically if you're saying
Yeah.
something.
So you can post porn, but you can't talk about politics.
No, that's
You
how
can talk
stupid it
about
is.
you can talk about politics. It's just
You have
like
to
he was
be.
saying. It's the problem is that you have bots that will just like on like Xbox.
Yeah.
My buddy got shadow banned. Is what it's called.
Yeah,
Fred actually did. He we beat some kid and we are talking trash to him. And then the person goes in, they use bots and they just report. And
Over
now
and
he's
over and
kicked
over.
off
Yeah,
of
yeah.
playing the game.
yeah.
Like that's it. You lost.
But
That's
that happens,
amazing.
and then like if you talk about something that the like upper management doesn't believe in politically, like I don't know, something about coronavirus, or you have the guy who created the coronavirus, he got kicked off
too.
of Twitter.
Yeah,
Like
that's crazy.
his platform, because he was convinced he was convincing too many people to think the same way he was thinking.
All right. Last opinions on that. Anything? Twitter?
Oh,
So-
one more thing. I have one opinion on
and
this.
then we'll move.
Do you know who the real winner of this is?
Who?
The CEO. In the buyout
People
agreement,
who-
They made so much freaking money.
if he gets fired, it's like a $400 million settlement. I would be walking on the tables, flicking everyone off.
Why don't
Like,
you fire me?
What do you gotta say to me? You want to fire me, huh?
Speaking of I think that's a great time to lead into Johnny Depp. If I was I would be shitting on desks. Just like,
100%.
why don't you fire me?
You gonna fire me, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna fire me for pooping on that table because I did poop on that table.
Matt
You should probably
Rob,
fire me.
real fast before we're going to talk about Johnny Depp next. Then we're going to get to the Will Smith slot.
Oh, but Facebook, you want to talk about bots on Facebook too? There are already
He's
bots
back
Facebook.
on, Matt. by the way.
The fake really hot chicks.
No. So
I have so many hot
bots-
chicks that like me.
So
I'm
you know
such
how
a
we have
stud.
everything Poland, we have
Yeah.
everything Canfield, our
Yeah.
groups, the 10 top like Christian groups
Okay.
on Facebook that spread like conservative memes
Yeah.
are all run 10 out of 10, or it might be 9 out of 10 are run by Russian bot farms.
Why?
They just start so they infiltrate, right? They get all these
Yeah.
people to join these groups.
Yeah.
And then they like push out all this information, and then people are like, yeah, and it spreads like wildfire. They have like control.
Kind of like what we do at everything, pulling everything.
Yeah, and we do it on like a local, like on a local level. But they're run by Russian bot farms, so it's just people in Russia that are paid to sit on a computer, and it's like proven.
Make conservative. Memes.
But like, so they start conservative, and then they just like aggressively. So like after a while, it just becomes like so far alt right that it's just crazy nonsense. You
I
know
mean,
what I mean?
It all starts somewhere.
Yeah.
There's some crazy right. It's a crazy left on both sides, and it's
absolutely.
freaking
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
Freaking nuts. So yeah, Trump did
Wild.
get back on. Let's see here. Hello. All right, so let's talk about Johnny Depp. This is interesting. So Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Amber Turd. They're currently now. Hold on. It's Johnny Depp is currently suing Amber Heard
For defamation.
For
Defamation.
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 Defamation. I like it.
Defamation.
Defamation is a better word.
Defamation.
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 And
Defecation.
defecation. And Have you listened to any of that?
Yeah.
That guy's. I feel bad for him.
So the thing is, though,
Do you think
like,
he's playing?
So
Do you think he's
hold on.
acting?
Saying defamation because she convinced using the classic "he beat me"
Yeah, because she's done it,
and
right.
he got cut from Disney,
right.
cut from
Yeah, that's
being
true.
Johnny
Cost
Depp.
him money.
And, yeah. So he's saying it cost me everything because I lost my job. I was known as Jack Sparrow,
Yeah.
and they cut me
Yeah.
just to play it safe. They got rid of me.
Right.
And now all this information is coming out that like
She-
she sliced his finger off.
Yeah, did you see
She put
that?
out
Did you see that?
cigarettes
I
on
didn't see
him.
the photo, but I
dude.
heard about how it
She
happened.
put a cigarette out. She pooped on his pillow.
She pooped on his bed. And like, I feel like they're both acting though. They're
Yeah.
both. So he is a paid actor.
Yeah.
So he's like explaining things and he's like playing it out like a movie drama.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And at the same time, anytime he says anything, she's sitting over there like,
Yeah, yeah. It's
Like,
it's
it's
the
so
whole thing.
weird.
Like in the way he acts is very straight. He's acting.
You
He's
can
like you said.
tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not.
and they're like, so Mr. Depp, what did this cost you? And he's like, nothing short of everything. It's like, dude, come on, man. Dude, really?
Nothing.
Nothing short of everything.
I don't
Okay.
know. It was
Like you're
it's-
an actor.
If you haven't watched any of that, you got to go on the computer and watch some of him being interviewed. It's
Or
interesting.
did you see the
But like, who do you believe?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they're both crazy from like reading it. Like,
So-
I think they're both
crazy.
abusive. Yeah.
So what's coming out of this, which is entertaining to me, is it's always like, so now all these dudes are like, women can be abusive too, which is true.
Yeah,
which is
anybody
true.
can be an asshole.
Yeah, anybody can be an asshole. But
Yeah.
you know, we were actually talking. What would happen? Okay, Maggie and I were talking. If Maggie, if I made up a story, or if Maggie was, let's just Maggie's beating the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Okay, like just freaking abusive.
Textbook.
Right? Yeah, just beating the shit out of me. And I
Yeah.
went to the cops, and I said my wife is beating me.
Yeah.
What would they say?
Yeah, they'd laugh in your face.
Right
Yeah.
now,
I don't think they do that anymore because we live in a day and age where you kind of got to listen to it. But behind your back,
like I go in, I'm like,
That guy's got her by 150 pounds.
yeah, I mean, I walk in there and I'm like, they go question Maggie. They're like, this guy's a fucking liar. You know what I mean? Like he's a
Yeah.
liar. So then Maggie, let's say Maggie completely makes something up,
Yeah.
goes to the cops
Yeah.
and says, he hit me, he pushed me.
Yeah.
I'd be in freaking prison.
Well, they were trying to get him on that. And
Yeah.
They have him on the stand, and the lawyer's like, Johnny, would you say that you're bigger than her? And he's like, not necessarily. And he looks at her with her, and she's just like,
I'm just saying.
now this was a situation I actually experienced when I was a property manager.
Were you beat?
No,
did
Okay.
you get
So-
a cigarette put out on you?
Did
No.
somebody poop on your pillow?
no.
I pooped on his bed once.
I once had someone puke in my bed and leave though. That has happened before. All right. So anyway, so the situation was there was a tenant who was going to be a doctor in like 2 years.
Okay.
Like he's at the end of his time.
Okay.
And he's dating this girl who's like crazy. And it's well known that this girl is crazy.
Yeah.
She is claiming that he is beating her and like pretty much trying to destroy this man. He almost get kicked out of school.
Yeah.
And the school is like, they call where I work and they're like asking me questions. But here's the interesting thing. I'm his neighbor. So I heard everything that was going on in their house the night before when they were like arguing.
Yeah.
And I can assure you that there was no hitting or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It just seemed like a little quick argument. And she's like, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And then this story comes out and it's like, this guy almost lost everything.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're
Oh,
screwed.
you can.
You're done.
if
Everything.
yeah.
If Shelby went to the cops and said you were beat, you're in
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
You're done.
it's going to be really tough to prove
Yeah.
yourself, and it's turning around, and I think he has enough against her that even if
You think
he
he's-
can, even if what he has now, I think it's going to be a situation where like the mass population of people
It's going
are
to be
like
for him.
for
It's already
him.
changing.
So then
It's already
that'll
changing.
force Disney's hand. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, that'll
it's already changing.
I don't know. Did y'all read those text messages he was saying?
So yeah, he was calling her like a whale or something, or calling her fat,
Or when he was talking about like, I hope she dies.
and then I'm gonna bang her corpse and
Yeah,
stuff.
like
Yeah.
That's some sick gross,
Yeah. that's
gross
messed up.
stuff.
But
yeah, she's saying why not just separate and not look like children.
yeah. And like you could fight and text
Agreed.
and all as long as he's not hitting her, then I mean
But still, your character, man, you can't say that.
yeah.
That is gross.
Pat, go down to what Patty said. Isn't every the guy's
Yeah, that
like
was funny.
the guy says to Johnny Depp, is it true that you start drinking in the morning
Yeah.
sometimes? And he's like, isn't
Into
every,
cocaine.
isn't every hour happy hour?
Okay, he was a comedian for sure. Yes, if you believe, I don't know what that one's for. Yes, if you believe.
What was there was just other stuff too.
I
Like
love that Isaac is just randomly casually wielding a sword.
it's the master sword.
Ramon, would you guys believe me if Patty? Yes. Now,
Yeah.
now, if it was our sister, if Ramon came
Yeah.
to me and said Patty is beating me,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah. Or Brent,
And
or
it's,
our other sister.
and it's a situation
yeah, 100%.
with like
I
Johnny
would.
Depp too, where he's like
Sorry, Patty.
she says she's leaving and she doesn't leave the room, and then she comes back and like looks me in the eyes, and he's like, I like looked her in the eyes and asked her if she wanted to hit me, and then she did, and I was like, oh, you want to hit me again? She hits him again.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Like, you can't.
yeah.
And I would never let. I mean,
All right, that's a great question.
Rem-
What do you do if your
what do you
wives are
do?
beating you up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you do? You come home and your wife just.
You can't go to the cops
What do you
because
do?
they're gonna.
What do you
can't-
do, Luke? Do you just take
Yeah.
the hits?
You a little bitch, Luke. That's what
Yeah,
Maggie
like-
says to you.
like-
You're
like, I
a
would-
little
You
bitch.
can't do anything.
So she comes home, she just starts.
Yeah.
Boom, I'm talking.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
thinking
would
with a
run out of
full
the
house,
house.
whatever.
Just the
You
one,
you just
two, and then kicks you in the nuts.
and she
I mean,
she gets on top of you and she's just
you
pounding your
can't
face
do anything
in.
because the second you raise your hand, you're done.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm done.
Like,
See-
okay, and then, so let's just say both.
I don't
of
even
us-
think I go to the cops because I don't want the cops to make
No.
fun of me either.
No, but let's just say
And that's the problem.
Maggie beats the shit out of me, and let's
Yeah.
just say I push her off and she hits her face. I'm going to jail and she's not. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You're screwed. You're a guy. You're screwed. Ha ha ha. I'm dying. Are you guys discussing the
I don't
new
wanna talk
school
about
levy?
school
Yeah, we're
levies.
kind of tired. I know I put that in the thing. It's so drawn out. Isn't it? I mean, that
I'm just the Canfield School levy.
yeah, it's over.
I'm over it, man. I really am. I just think it needs to come to a vote. I think the propaganda
Oh,
is just for both sides is just getting annoying.
did you see Private Citizen sent out a giant thing? They sent out a
Yeah, in the
don't
mail.
vote
I saw
no.
that.
It's like seriously,
Yeah,
what kind of loser does that?
yeah. I mean, it's
Ugh.
just ridiculous. And I think if you did what would be fun is to just do some data collection right now and see what everybody would vote
You know what?
on.
Yeah,
Just do that.
we should do that. Let's do it. We'll throw. But the problem is we don't have all the old people.
You have to go mailers. You have to go
Yeah.
house door knocking. What do you think? Vote yes or vote no?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I think I think it's going to be a no vote.
Now
Personally,
every camera breaks out.
I just they're talking about. I think like cameras break out when you get in fights.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. As a society, I'm starting to believe we have lost decorum of acceptable behavior, and sadly, it's starting to trickle down into our children. 100%. Would you think it's decorum's being lost in society?
What's decorum?
Decorum. How do you describe that? Decorum is
Manners.
Yes.
Mismanners?
Miss
I think so.
manners, or just acting.
I think it just depends
responsibly
how you're
an
freaking
adult.
raised, man.
Yeah.
If your parents, you can be exposed to everything under the sun. If your parents raise you right, though, I think you're immune to it.
It's
I think-
parent. It's parents.
Yeah,
It's 100%
yeah.
parents.
I'm bold enough to say that I think it is not worse than it was before. I think we just have cameras.
Yeah,
That's fair.
And I
Look at
think,
social media.
I think for a long time, I think women were getting the shit
Yeah,
kicked out of them.
respectfully.
I really
for
do.
sure. I
And-
still think that happens.
But what's going to be interesting about this,
Yeah.
I think the tides are turning. I don't think for much longer you're going to see ladies getting away with putting people away for like making shit up. I think that's coming to an end. I really do. With cases like this and with Will Smith getting abused by his wife, and I think it's going to, you're not going to be able to put guys away for as long, if not at all, for just making shit up about them.
If
You know how
make
you have
shit
those
up and
cases
get
where
caught,
it's just
if they
yeah.
make shit up and get caught, they should go to freaking jail.
Yeah.
People.
Well,
What
what if they find out that this girl with Johnny Depp was all just, she just made it all up just to try and get at him, just to ruin his life?
That's
Like,
possible.
then you think she should go to jail?
I think it's the same as everything we look at. I think the truth is somewhere in the middle. They're probably both being abusive. To each
That's what
other.
I believe, man. The
Yeah.
guys don't coke at 9 in the morning.
But like if it's equally and he's not hitting her and she's obviously chopping his finger off and stuff,
Yeah.
like I don't think Disney should. Obviously, they should rehire him at least.
Well, I believe they talked about doing it, and he's at the point of like, no.
F you guys.
Yeah.
You tried to.
Yeah, he said he wanted to give the character a proper goodbye, but
Now it's too late.
once that loss of loyalty and trust is gone,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to get that back.
Here you go. Agreed. No mutual respect and decency. It's such a battle when it comes out to our kids. Not only do you see the behavior model at home, but literally inundated by social media, TV, so on.
Yeah.
Screens. Yeah. I still 100% believe it's the parents
Mhm.
and just seeing kids in school. The kids that are messed up. You know what I mean?
They all don't have a
The
good home
freaking
life.
parents.
Yeah.
It's always it goes back to the parents.
100%.
Do you agree with that?
I agree, but she also made a good point about social media. So what's interesting here is we look at that girl. I don't know if anyone remember her. Her name was Bad Baby from Dr. Phil.
Is that
Made
the
an
one?
OnlyFans, bro.
She's the girl that Catch Me Outside.
Catch me outside. She made it.
Her- She made
I tried to
$50
look
million.
up- I tried to get the live leaks last night. I couldn't find
$50
anything.
million off OnlyFans last year.
Yeah. So
$50 million, and she showed the transaction.
people
Wow.
were
Without
calling
getting
her out
naked.
saying she was lying, and then she brought the freaking receipts to the table. I was
Wow.
like, boom,
50
50
million.
50 million.
So now, right, if
Wow.
you're a kid and you see that, F you, ma.
Yeah.
Give me the Dr. Phil, and I'm going to try. I look cuter than that
I
girl.
wonder if I make any money if I made an OnlyFans.
You would.
You think I make some money?
Are you doing it or is
I think no. I'm making
with Shelby?
See, my
Is
Shelby,
it just
hey,
gonna
go
be
look it up.
you?
Shelby doesn't. My wife doesn't know she has
That's
an
exactly
OnlyFans.
what it is. Like, hey, baby, we have money.
Honey, where'd you get all that money from? I don't know, baby. Don't worry about it. My
All
wife's
I'm
in
saying
her.
is-
My wife's got
all
an
I'm
OnlyFans.
saying is, all I'm gonna say is you have a better chance of making money if Shelby's involved somehow. That's my personal opinion.
My wife has an OnlyFans and she just doesn't know about it.
Profits are gonna be way better if Shelby's involved.
I hate
That's
to say it,
all I'm saying.
if I was a hot girl, I would do it.
I would 100% do it.
100.
Put myself out there.
Would you do an OnlyFans if you were a
Oh,
girl?
I would do anything and everything.
I'd probably do one.
No,
now. If
I would
some-
go
if
to
someone's
Virginia
like,
Beach.
if someone's like, "Hey, I have a fetish for 42-year-old old men,"
Yeah.
Yes.
If somebody private
baby.
messages me,
What's up?
if somebody private messages me and says, "Hey,
You
I'll
wanna
pay
see
you
my boobs?
$100 a month to play with your beehole," I would do it. On
Okay, that's a
OnlyFans.
little too much for me.
That's a little bit. This
You
took
want
it
to pick
to
my
another
Johnson?
level.
It's all there.
Took it to
Don't
another
care.
level.
I'd probably do it.
It's always Isaac who does that.
So then you
Maybe
get one
that girl-
person.
hey,
That one person tells their friends, and then you
Look,
know
here
I
you
got a
go.
little following.
Here, Beth has a good point. Maybe that girl should solve world hunger back to why aren't they asking her with the money she made?
There you go.
Exactly.
That-
Because they didn't believe it. How are we going to start?
She should have solved world hunger with that 50 million.
I think
Instead, she's just using.
I
her
think
phone.
society has changed. Profanity in public places, regardless of children being present. Kids openly disrespectful to teachers, and not concerned because their parents won't do anything. Bingo.
I wonder if too, like kids are more disrespectful today because, like, especially teachers and stuff, because they know they can get away with it,
There.
or the punishment isn't that bad.
Here's the thing that happens with parents. Okay,
Yeah,
when I went to school
it was.
and I messed up, it was my mom and dad would beat I guess it would be our mom and dad would ground me forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now, so if a teacher said that to them, that now the kid gets in trouble, the parents go to the teacher or the superintendent or the principal and are like, "Your teacher, you did this to my poor kid." They believe the kid over the teacher,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's crazy.
But sometimes you need to. So I know
sometimes you do, dude. But
I-
most of the time,
in
no.
school, I had a teacher, 6th grade, that I would get in trouble with all the time. And like I would get in trouble at home. My mom would discipline me. But then my mom was like, "This is the only teacher you get in trouble with for some reason."
Yeah.
So she started watching it. But what the school did not know was my mom worked at the school. So one time I got in trouble again for the dumbest reason. I think I literally dropped my pencil and picked it up, and she was like, "Go to the hallway." And I'm like, "What did I do?" And like, yes, I started arguing because you're
Yeah,
trying
right.
to discipline me for no reason.
yeah.
And then I get down to the principal's office, and the principal's freaking out on me. He's like, "That's it. We're calling your mother right now. Where does she work?"
They
I'm
didn't
like,
know she worked at
Here.
the school.
They didn't know because my mom's last name is different.
Oh.
And the teacher and them are like, the teacher's in the office too with the principal, and he's like, "Where does she work?" And I'm like, "Here." And it's like, "That's it. You're lying to us. You're causing so much trouble. You're going to get suspended. Blah, blah. You're on the verge of getting expelled." she works here, man. And it takes you sometimes like fighting back from the understand she works here. And they're like, so they get on the loudspeaker, like, try to embarrass me. Well, Kill's mom, please come to the principal's office.
Yeah.
And she comes right on in, and I will never forget their attitude changed.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh,
and
yeah.
then the teacher was like, "Oh, he's not that bad. He's just he doesn't know how to act sometimes."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. No, I agree. But
yeah, a lot of
95% of the time,
95.
It was go back in the day. It was go to school and be good to your teachers. Now it's go to school and make sure your teachers are good to you.
Christopher Sandy
And
just
the
said,
first
I
time in a
do.
few months that Luke has his sleeves and Isaac's talking about playing. Chris, you got $100? Subscribe to my OnlyFans. There's a special tonight, $75, $75 for this month.
You're gonna let someone play with it?
No, I'll play with my own. Okay. Nobody except my wife or me is playing with my beehole. Only me. Nobody else is playing with it.
This is truly the worst show.
Could you imagine $100 a person? I get 5 people. I'm quitting my job. I get 5 people. I am quitting my job.
Can we please make sure my mom and dad are not watching this conversation?
No, I get 10 people. $1,000. $1,000. Wait, no, actually, you know what? I need at least. So I need 50 people.
50
I need
people to pay
50
you?
solid people. I quit my job.
50 a month
For
or just one
50 a
time?
month or just one time?
$100 a month, monthly. I'd have to
So you
make.
need-
I'd have to make
You don't-
repeated
You
videos
doing custom
of me
videos?
doing things to my butt, but I would do it. I have subscribers out there, guys. I have to stay true to my fans. I have to appreciate
So,
them for getting me to where they
would
got
like
me.
to apologize.
I say we do a test.
Hey,
I do not.
if girls can do
No,
it,
no.
I can do it.
I say you make a fake OnlyFans and you just post a picture saying "gotcha" on it and see how many people subscribe.
Yeah, just one picture of me saying "gotcha," and then I post it and see if I can get people to actually subscribe,
Yeah.
pay the $100 up front,
Yeah, I think someone in this community would. They'd be like, "I want to see what Ozzy's
or
working
just
with."
make some quick money. Just post a picture of Shelby and
Don't do
say she's on OnlyFans and
Oh yes, 100%.
and then
Yes,
see if
a complete trick.
yeah, and just say it's all.
You just said poor Shelby.
Oh no, she totally knows how I am. She knows
That's
I'm
a
weirdo.
lot of p-hole playing for $50. For
50 people. That is 5 G's. That is 5 G's a month. And then those 50 people go tell their 50 friends that, hey, you got to check this kid out. He really knows what to do with his fingers. And then I get 100 people. I'm making 10 G's a month. We got ourselves a business plan.
I think there's a market for that. If there's a market for
got
girls
ourselves
stepping
a
on cakes,
business
I would
plan.
like everyone to know this video will be deleted as soon as we're done. So
Oh, wait, why would we delete
we're
it?
talking about you playing with your butthole on our podcast.
he might use the sword.
It's not that big. I'm just talking. This is an actual thing that happens. It's called OnlyFans, and there are plenty of girls around the world that do this. Hey, we played a warning at the beginning, but I'm not actually gonna make one. I'm
Okay,
just
you're
saying. Think about
Now,
how easy that is
I
to
kind of
make.
want you to try and make one and see if you get anybody to
Think
watch
about
it.
how crazy that is that you can make money that fast by doing that. That's insane.
That is so funny. Show Shelby, then move the video to
Of your hairy butt.
It's just so bad. I'm done. This segment is brought to you by Preparation H. This segment of the MLO Bros.
We just need to. We're gonna send after this is done. We're gonna send this
Probably a
video
market.
to Preparation H and see if they sponsor us.
What's preparation?
There's a.
It's a butthole cream.
It's for.
It's like for
what's it called? Oh my god. have-
the butt fisher things. What do they come out of your butt?
Oh god, it makes your
Not
butt itchy.
aneurysms. What's it called?
Why would
What are
someone
those
make
called
the
for preparation?
Oh my
H?
god, it's called.
Why can't I think of the word? Anal fissures.
No, that's the bad form.
Hemorrhoids. Gosh, darn it. We don't
Yes,
even know what hemorrhoids. are.
hemorrhoids.
Thank you. Thanks. Oh my god.
Have you ever gone to hemorrhoid?
No.
They're-
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you gotten hemorrhoids?
One.
No.
If you eat really, really healthy, you'll get one. If you eat
We
like
don't-
no
we
carbs.
don't gotta worry about that. No
Like
hemorrhoids.
no carbs.
The
No
weekly
carbs.
dose.
I'm
No
gonna-
carbs to the point where like you're just It's bad. Your poops get bad. You got to start taking
Is
like
it
fiber,
like you're like sharp,
fiber gums.
like
Yeah,
razors out,
because
right?
it's like shrapnel.
yeah.
I'm going to talk about that least.
Seriously, I want to go to
You
freaking
mean-
get him.
Oh no, it was
You get
happening. It was
hemorrhoid?
happening when I did 150 days of Chipotle because I was eating so.
Well, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
150 days of anything.
I had to take some fiber gummies.
Ugh, that's
It was
nasty.
brutal. It was brutal.
What else were we going to talk about? Move on.
It's time to talk about that.
Oh, the
slap.
slap. Let's talk about the
Okay,
slap.
the slap.
We got 15
Will
minutes
Smith
left. Let's
slap.
talk about the slap. Thoughts? Do you think it was staged?
No.
Absolutely not.
Anybody? Does anybody watching think it was staged? That I don't think it was either. But
I think the sad thing is, I think it's another situation where
you think he's getting beat?
I don't think he's getting beat. I
No,
think
he's getting
is-
beat
I don't know.
emotionally.
I think it's. I
Psychologically.
think it's psychologically. She is absolutely abusing him, and it's just like
Wow. Chris Persini says 1,000% staged.
it is a situation where Jada is like just playing with him to the point where Will is trying to do anything and everything to like prove his love.
Didn't
to her.
she cheat on him and admit it?
She what's worse is she cheated, but she groomed a child. Like it was his son's friend who was like a young upcoming rapper,
Yeah.
and she was like grooming him, like supposed to be mentoring him and giving him advice,
Yeah.
and then sleeping with him.
Was
Yeah.
he underage?
No, not when it happened, but
They're saying it was.
it's still worse because you groomed him to it.
Yeah. Wow. And she admitted it.
Yeah, it was an entanglement.
Entanglement,
That's
not
what
stage.
so she said, and then she sits Will Smith down on her
I agree with
show.
Isaac.
Sits Will Smith down on her show
Yeah.
and tells him, "I didn't cheat on you." And he's like, "Okay, what did you do then?" "I had an entanglement with August, this kid." And he's like, "An entanglement?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "Yeah, it was an entanglement." Wouldn't even admit to him.
What's
that-
an entanglement?
That's what Will Smith said. She had sex with his kid.
And they called it an entanglement?
She said it was that's when I entered in my entanglement with August. And he's like, "An entanglement?"
So they cheated on him.
Yeah, but didn't want to admit it. So
So she said entanglement?
and then tells him on live TV in front of all
Wow.
these people. And like he's like crying because his wife cheated on him.
Wow. I
But-
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
like,
when that's
so-
the thing.
yeah.
He was crying. Yeah.
And so like he's just trying anything and everything to prove his love to this lady to the point where he will get up on stage. Did you see her face when she
yeah,
slapped
it was
him?
crazy.
Like she's laughing and then like she doesn't even like and then
Why didn't he punch him?
I don't
Will
think it's, I
Smith's
think
not
it's
a gangster.
I think it's a disrespect thing.
Yeah, slapping is
slap a
the
bitch?
biggest form of
Yeah.
disrespect. Like I'd rather you
You'd rather me punch you than
Yeah.
slap you?
100%. I can respect the punch.
That's
You
fair.
slap me, it's like you little.
Little bitch. Okay, that makes sense.
See, and that's Chris, that's even
Chris
more
is-
why I thought it was staged because Will Smith laughed and then
Yeah, that's
he
why.
walked
So-
up there and was smirking afterwards, mostly because he was a grown-ass man that open-handed slapped someone. Chris, that's why it convinced me even more that it's Jada because he was laughing at the joke at first, and then there's like a split second. He obviously looks over at his wife is pissed, and then he's like, "I gotta do something because she's upset." So then
Yeah.
he goes up there, does that, and then she's just like straight faced the whole time. And then if you are a good wife, and even if your husband does something absolutely awful, the next day you are like a popular figurehead. What do? She does absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Doesn't post about it. What should she have done? She should have been like, my husband through thick or thin stands up for me and loves me, and he, he
just
made
looks
a
like
Why
mistake.
would do that?
He made a
miserable person.
mistake. Yeah, he
miserable
made a
person.
mistake, but he still loves me, and that's the proof I need to keep going in life.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just complete radio silence.
Any girl that I've ever entangled with
Yes.
understands that I am very calm, but sometimes I could be hot headed.
Yeah.
If it looks like I'm gonna do something stupid,
Yeah.
stop me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Stephanie,
didn't stop him.
Yeah.
Stephanie says you become entangled with Christmas lights. That's entangled.
Christmas lights. Yes. She said it was an entanglement with
I've-
August. She entered into her entanglement with August.
I have
In
three-
other words, I banged our son's friend.
I have been entangled with Maggie a couple times, and we now have 3 kids from it.
Yeah,
Like that, entangled.
it's just
No, should comedians watch what they say?
No,
I
see,
don't
that's
care
what. Yeah,
comedians say.
that's why it was weird. It
But
was like,
so why do we accept that comedians can say whatever they want?
Why do we care that comedians say stuff that's supposed to get a laugh and sometimes it's going to hit and sometimes it's not? Like, I think comedy should be that one thing where you can say whatever the hell you want and get away with it because it's comedy. Whether people think it's funny or not and destroy you because of it is another thing. But like,
I agree with you. But then there's some instances, like I remember in high school, you cracked the wrong joke on me, we got problems.
yeah.
If
So
a
like,
comedian was talking about Shelby, what would you do? You
If
guys
a
are at
comedian-
if you guys are at a thing, like a small thing in Youngstown.
What's he saying?
I don't know. He's saying it's hard. I don't know.
If he makes a G.I. Jane joke about Shelby because she buzzed her hair, I'd be
Yes.
like, "Huh, you did buzz your hair. That's a pretty
Well,
stupid
no,
haircut."
she doesn't. She's not buzzed. Was it buzzed?
Oh, it's because of a
disease.
thing. So what you do is
Wear
I
white.
would probably laugh. I think Shelby would probably laugh, honestly. And then
Yeah.
after I'd be like, yeah, dude, funny joke, but she does have some kind of crazy
Yeah.
disease. that
or
makes-
you knew, right?
yeah,
You knew that you're getting ready to accept an award.
yeah.
Why don't you go up there and use that moment to check him in front of the entire world and be like, understand, like, this isn't the place where you make fun of someone's disability.
The other thing too is though, I heard that Chris Rock. So there was in like 2006, he made a joke too about her, like not making it to the
Yeah.
Academy Awards or something, and
Not being invited.
or not being invited. And he's like, if she was invited, that would be a joke because she's not in
Yeah.
anything good.
Right.
Shelby was, I guess, they were on that set of Madagascar together because
Yeah.
they were both voice actors in that show.
Yeah.
I guess they were hooking up too.
Chris
Chris
Rock
Rock
and-
and her because they were both voice
Really?
actors, so they were hooking up.
That's got to be rumors.
Okay,
yeah, that
was
That's
Yeah.
so Shelby was saying he's always making fun of her because of that.
I don't believe that.
And then that's why Will Smith, because he made the 2006 joke and then he made this joke, and Will Smith's like, dude, stop making
speculation.
fun of my wife. Stop
Yeah.
making fun of my wife.
Shelby will make a statement tomorrow. I love Isaac, no buts about it. Oh, Ramon just tagged Maggie. Fantastic. Thanks.
That's a death sentence.
That is a death. Jada is kind of irrelevant. I had no idea she had a medical condition. If it was something widely known, okay, maybe don't joke about it. I agree. I didn't.
Or, you know what? So, like, I go back and forth on this one. It's so
Yeah.
weird because I go back and forth. Like, I applaud Chris Rock for handling it
Yeah.
that way because he's a
he
bigger
didn't do
man.
anything. I mean, he
I would not have. I'm sorry. We got
No.
we got to throw
Yeah.
up thanks.
I think he took a slap for comedy. Like, I made a joke, it might have been in poor taste and I got slapped for it, but I'm just gonna keep making jokes. He handled it the best. And by saying I'm not pressing charges, it's even better because it makes Will Smith feel even worse. Because if you would have pressed charges, then it's like, okay, Will Smith's gonna have to, but you're being the bigger person. You're saying, I don't even want to press charges. Not a big deal to me. Let's move on.
okay.
You
But
know,
then also to go back to Will. Look, did you just email me?
No.
Okay.
It's in your purchase contract. You got work.
Yeah, that's usually what
You gotta
happens.
get up and get out.
So, for Will Smith, like I have this thing. Like sometimes if someone disrespects me, I will let it pass one time.
yeah.
But if it ever occurs again, there's no passes. There's no
I've
conversation about it.
disrespected you a couple times.
Isaac, you're different.
Okay.
I deal with your BS.
Yeah,
But if it ever crosses the
it's-
line,
yeah.
it will be handled then and there.
True.
But it's different though too when you're friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we
like,
talk
friends can-
shit
yeah, you
all
can
the
say some
time.
things,
I
like,
mean,
I'm
we
not
we
gonna-
talk crap about each other all the time. All three of us.
I think people can say stupid things that they truly don't mean under in a lot of different situations. Like I think there are people who have said absolutely stupid things that they truly don't mean. When it comes down to it, they would never do that. Or you know what I mean?
But I don't care. I don't care if you're drunk or anything. If you slip, you can have one pass.
Let's say Chris
Don't
Rock,
try me again.
Chris Rock says that about her, right? And he doesn't go up there and he slaps her. Instead, after he makes a tweet and he says, my wife has alopecia or whatever the hell it is. And that was wrong of him to say. The Twitter mob would destroy Chris Rock. You know what I mean?
Touche.
They would have gone after. That's all you
But
got to
sometimes in
do.
that heat of that moment, it's so hard.
Yeah.
That's why I go back and forth on this. I'm disappointed, but I'm mainly disappointed at Will that he allowed this girl to break him.
yeah.
He was someone who we seen, especially in
Yeah.
the black community, as immortal. Like
Yeah.
he's been at the top of his game since he was 16.
He's not at the
Oh,
top
yeah.
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
No,
And
she
she
broke him.
And she
did
also
this.
said she was like grew up friends with Tupac and like
Yeah.
always loved him and claimed she had a crush on him. Literally openly said, I will never love a man as much as I love Tupac.
Yeah, like
Like, straight up
Will
said that.
Smith.
And you're freaking Will Smith. And she like goes on her show and says, I love this man. I will never love any man as much as I love. Like, that is a complete insult to your husband.
Maggie would like, or not.
Shelby says, yeah, this guy, he died. I love him. I'll never love any man on this earth as much as. Like, fuck you, bitch. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right.
After everything I've done for you?
Yeah,
And then it's
Are
just
you
like,
kidding me?
it was like back at the back, like, okay, now we have an entanglement. Now you love Tupac more than me. Now she even said like he doesn't please her sexually. Like, how many dicks can you take at this man?
Here you go. This is a good one. What is wrong? What's it do this?
I never did that with man. What's wrong with you? I think it's your fingers.
What do you slap the rock if the rock said it?
Oh God! You
No,
think you would have
that's
got
the thing that's
There's
worse.
no
You
way.
picked the littlest target.
a different rock?
Yeah,
It's the rock.
Yeah, there's no way he'd walk up and slap him. No, he'd laugh and be like, "Yeah, hey, all right, cool."
Yeah.
That's what you're. Yeah, my wife, she does suck. Huh?
You're bald.
My wife does suck. You're totally right, Mr.
But then,
Rock.
like, what if your wife's trying to get you to fight the Rock? What do you do?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no.
I gotta go fight the Rock. I don't know. I'll fight the Rock. I would.
Yeah, no doubt. There's no way.
Probably won't win, but I'd do it.
You fight the rock, he
If I had to.
kill you.
Yeah, but it kind of
See, if somebody's like trying to like push my wife or something, I don't care who they are.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
I'm
going
getting my
back. Yeah.
freaking ass kicked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care who it is. No,
Yeah.
Shelby, get the hell out of here. I'm gonna take this ass beating. You're gonna go home. Okay?
You're right.
But
Yeah,
I have to stand up for you.
Yeah.
No,
But
my
if
girl better
somebody's
get a
making
glass
a
to help
joke-
me.
Sticks and stones, man. Sticks and stones.
If anybody directly like verbal, okay, you're gonna bark back and forth. You know what I mean? But if anybody did anything to Maggie or my kids or
Yeah.
you guys, like
Yeah.
even you guys, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I mean, so let's just say the three of us went on a bar
yeah,
and somebody started shit with Okeel or
yeah,
you.
yeah.
It's
Hey, dude, cool. Hey, dude, cool it. You know, you're saying
and
something.
And then
yeah.
if they start physical, we're gonna go to
But
jail.
it's a joke on a stage.
yeah, that's
you know what I
different.
mean?
You know,
It's
sticks and
it's
stones will
not.
break my bones, but
and
names
it's-
will never hurt.
And
kind
it's
of thing. Yeah.
hey, I like the GI Jane look. Like what is like
Lori just said kind of like digging at Mike Tyson. Did you
Oh.
see that video? Did
So
you see it?
that guy deserved that
Yeah, that's
crap
awesome.
though, man.
We should talk about that too. The last thing about the G.I. Jane thing is what a lot of people don't know is in that movie there's an entanglement. So there was a joke within a joke there that went over a lot of people's heads.
Oh really?
Yeah. She was a cheater. G.I. Jane was a cheater.
Oh, really?
Dude, that's an
Yeah.
old movie there, buddy.
What was I gonna say? But Chris Rock after that, after he got slapped, he missed some opportunities for some more
No,
jokes.
we didn't.
Like
He's making so much money right
Will
now.
Smith slapped the shit out of me. Like I don't know. I would have once he slapped him, I would have just gone even harder at her. Like just to like, dude, hit me again. You know what I mean? Like I would have just been even more annoying.
I just want to know what the security was.
Rob just said, "Trust me, I called a foul on Lucas and it during Luke's route." That was during basketball season.
Oh,
Rob was
really?
the referee and Lucas
Poor
was
Rob.
like, "Oh, it was a brutal." And it wasn't me. It was these freaking parents from the other team, and it was back and forth. You want to talk about parents and entitlement?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was terrible. Poor Rob.
Would you ever annoy Mike Tyson?
No.
No,
That's Mike Tyson. But in hindsight, too, I'm weird. I kind of want to know what that punch feels like.
It's not gonna feel good.
No, but like, can you
Did you
imagine
see
how
him? Like,
hard it
wow.
was?
I mean, he beat the crap
I
out
saw,
of that
but
guy.
like you couldn't get a good angle. I want to see like his actual face break.
Oh, we saw his pictures. His face wasn't that messed up.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Because,
but-
well,
But still, from 6 hits, your stuff split.
yeah.
6 punches, that's pretty impressive.
God, I would never want to take a punch. Would you? How much money take a full blast from prime
10
Mike
grand.
Tyson?
Prime Mike Tyson.
Prime Mike Tyson.
Oh.
10 grand to the
Like,
stomach, I'm
with
taking it.
no equipment on,
Stomach or
just
face?
face, dude.
Face?
You're gonna get
100,000.
knocked out.
Yeah.
Did you ever see him in prime
Oh, dude.
50.
Dude.
I'll take 50.
50 G's?
25.
to take a shot?
Dude, you
Yeah,
might have
25,000.
brain damage if you just stand there and take a straight up full
25,000.
blast to the freaking mug.
Did you ever see him?
Dude.
How fast he was?
Yeah,
He was
25 grand.
an animal. 25 G's? Dude, you might have brain damage. I would
That's cool.
at least,
I'm
at
gonna wake up 2 weeks later.
at least
Isaac,
500.
I'm
At
gonna wake up
least
2 weeks later.
500.
Isaac, you see this 25?
He
Dude. Yeah, you'd be, I think you see this 25.
prime Mike Tyson was one scary.
Oh,
man.
dude.
He was terrifying. He's getting terrifying now.
Yeah.
He's terrifying.
Have you ever heard the story about the guy who beat Muhammad Ali and then Mike Tyson was mad about it? It was Muhammad Ali's last fight. He lost like this dude. I forgot the name. but Mike Tyson was mad about it, and this was when he was young. So he said, "I was gonna knock him out in the first round," and he knocked him out in like 8 seconds. It's pretty good. You should check it out.
I forget the name of who that was. I remember that Mike Tyson knocked a couple guys out in under a minute.
Yeah,
he is freaking ridiculous.
Go look at the comments. The comments are good. Deshaun says at least 500.
At least $500 or $1,000.
See, I'm with Chris. I think you may die if a 23-year-old Mike Tyson hits you in the face. You need to treat it like life insurance money, $15 million.
You'd be eating
you're actually right. You're just standing there.
Yes.
Shut down forever.
Yeah.
I mean, in the prime, Mike Tyson,
straight to the face.
Yeah,
dude.
no headgear. You're done.
You could. I mean, you would be eaten from a straw, dude. It depends on where in your face he hits you. If he hits you here, like your teeth are gone.
Yeah, like do you have to? Do you tell him where to hit, or does he just hit you whenever?
Dude, if you get hit anywhere close to like over here, you could die.
Or like can I dance around?
No. You stand there like this, and Mike Tyson hits you in the face.
Yeah, and he gets, you're right. Does he? Okay.
I think that's my answer.
Does he get to like?
He gets
does
one
he get
step.
To step.
He gets
or is
one.
It
it's like one of those boxing machines. Like he gets up, like to the face.
Okay.
Mike Tyson. I just killed him, man. Mike Tyson.
It's okay. This is bad. It's rough to hold people, the public guy, to a higher standard. Let's just so happen that millions of people watching the man set up for his wife. We get to run around being human, making mistakes. Yeah, that's true too.
You can't stand up for an HOE.
But you got to know. The thing is, though, Megan, you got to know that people are watching. When you are that popular, people are always watching, and you have to change your life accordingly, which sucks. But
25 G's won't cover your dental work, which
No.
is it's gonna knock your teeth out.
I was wrong.
My
everyone.
dead
I was
after. He said, "Yeah, you're dead."
I mean, it just depends on where he clocks. You're out cold, and like it's like
Yeah,
in the
that's my
UFC
favorite.
fights when the guys
Okay.
get knocked out and they have to like hold their jaw so they don't choke on their tongue and die.
You know those
yeah,
bopper things?
yeah.
What if Mike Tyson isn't wearing boxing gloves?
He's wearing one of those.
a bopper.
Have you ever hit someone really hard with those things?
Yeah.
We used to. Me and my buddies, we would go
You
into.
know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Fist
We would
boppers,
go into
big
the
balloons.
garage,
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
my buddy's garage. We'd move the cars out, and we put chairs in the corner, and we get those sock and boppers, and we duct tape them because if you hit somebody hard
They
enough
come
with them,
off.
they'll break.
So
So they'll break, the air will come out, and then you're actually punching someone in the face.
right.
So we would duct tape them so that they didn't lose air and wouldn't pop, and like we would have one-on-one fights in the garage and just beat the crap out of each
You
other.
just have boxing gloves.
We didn't use we went to the store and got $15 sock and boppers.
That's what's funny.
and
It's like
beat the
it's
shit
just,
out of
like,
each other.
Growing up is so different because, like, for me, like my cousins were like schedule fights. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, Gil and my other cousins here. All right,
No.
let's see who will win.
Wow.
Go do it.
No, this was just us bored
And
at
it's just
17.
hands.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the garage.
Ralph Ajax says I let him bite my ear off for $25,000.
Yeah, I'd let him bite my ear off for 25K.
I'd rather get punched in the face.
Off your bite? Yeah, I'd rather get punched.
Not
in
my
the
whole
face.
ear, but like a
I
piece
just
of it.
feel like the
No.
pain is going to
No,
go
I let
away
him bite
so
my
much
ear.
sooner.
Dude, no head damage. Guaranteed no head damage.
for $25,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guaranteed
yeah,
no head
$25,000.
damage. And I could tell people Mike Tyson bit my ear off.
You know what?
You know,
50
that's
grand.
that's a
We
great
did 50
story.
grand, Luke could bite my ear off.
dude, you take a punch from Mike Tyson for 25K, but you wouldn't let him bite your ear off. A punch from Mike Tyson in the face, you could
Right.
die. Yeah, I'm not gonna die from him biting my ear off.
Yeah, you're not even allowed to put your hands up.
No,
Straight.
no, just
Put your
straight.
chin out.
Give him your
Cool.
cheek, and he punches the living crap out of
Perfect.
you.
Great bingo. Everybody's Rob's on board.
Yeah, and you have a great story to tell your friends
Uh,
forever that you got your ear bitten off by Mike Tyson.
Might want to price out each ear. That's right. Exactly. Do some.
Dude,
I
you gotta
wouldn't get it reconstructed. People were like, "What's wrong with your ear?" Mike Tyson bit my ear off, man.
You can get that back when you back from him and sell it on eBay for $100 grand.
Yeah, exactly.
Sell your back. Wow.
You write a book on that? The
Yeah.
time Mike Tyson bit my
Bit
ear
my
off.
ear off, and I made 25 grand.
That's it. Oh, all right. We're at an hour. What else? Anybody else? Quick thing before we go.
Thank you everybody for watching. I just disclaimer again, I am not making an OnlyFans, but I do appreciate you, everybody who supported me in the comments section. If I get enough people to
Okay, if you'd like Isaac to make a OnlyFans where he plays with his butthole,
please like this. If we get 20 likes on this video, I'll go make an OnlyFans tonight.
if I get 20 likes on the video, I'll make it.
If you're willing,
It's going up. It's going up. We're at 9.
if you're willing to donate, if you would like to be a subscriber and you donate 20 stars to the MLO Bros, I might think about it.
Oh my
50
God.
likes. I start an OnlyFans tonight. The pants come off tonight.
I want it to be like that episode of Dave. I'm like, jail?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Good Lord, yeah. Look, literally no one is liking that right now. There's not been one person who didn't like. People are taking their likes
We got
away.
9 likes right now. But thank you everybody for watching. It's a fun
Thanks,
night.
guys.
It always goes.
We're
really
gonna do this
fast.
again on Thursday. We don't have a guest.
What should we talk about Thursday?
We need topics
go
for
talk,
Thursday.
Go in the comment section. Comment what we should talk about Thursday. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we have no guest again. I don't know why we didn't schedule.
It's because you were on vacation last week, and I was just so busy that we never called anybody.
Yeah, we didn't
here.
get it.
Yeah,
So.
but we'll talk. We'll have O'Keel. We might get somebody else. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you everybody for watching.
O'Keel, thanks. I always like O'Keel here. He's a good
He
mix
is.
into our
He is.
madness. And look, Lori said, "Oh no, he said I
Uh-oh.
the like." Uh-oh.
Lori just dropped a like and put that monkey face.
10 more.
Lori, would you be my first $100 subscriber?
Oh my God. Oh, there's 10. All we need is 10 more.
Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't already, go like the MLO Bros page itself and follow it.
Financing.
We are mortgage loan originators. OnlyFans by night, mortgage loan originators by day. If you need a home loan, please call us at MLS number 1949316. We'll take care of you. Man, what a day. We went from talking about this to having the superintendent for the local school system. What a day.
This is why this was at night. So we can talk about
Why? But
good Lord.
but thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you on Thursday. It was fun.
That was a good one. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, I'm going to go home and
Make it OnlyFans. I mean, it's a great business. You can make some serious money.
Luke's gonna go home. So you're talking about OnlyFans?
Oh,
That's like Mike Tyson just hit you, huh?
Maggie's going to go beat me when I get home.
yeah.
I heard you
Mike
guys.
Tyson hit you, huh?
She beats me because she loves me.
Bye, everybody.